My grandmother was born during the Japanese colonial era, quintessentially traditional, gentle, and wise woman. Every Lunar New Year, our family would return to my grandparents' home, where she managed all household chores with unwavering dedication. She would rise before dawn to prepare lavish breakfasts, wash our clothes meticulously, even turning socks inside out, and neatly fold and place them by our beds, often accompanied by my favorite rice crackers. Visiting her felt more like staying at a refined Japanese inn than simply returning home. Despite her traditional demeanor, Grandma held progressive beliefs. In an era when girls were often denied education, she insisted my mother attend university. When my uncle came out as gay, she supported him without hesitation, believing that love transcends conventions and that lineage and surnames are inconsequential. She embodied the gentle strength often portrayed in Japanese dramas, soft-spoken yet resolute. I cherish my grandmother deeply, which is why I couldn't comprehend why my grandfather seemed indifferent at her funeral. He even joked during the ceremony, lightening the somber mood and prompting laughter among attendees. I felt a surge of anger and injustice on Grandma's behalf. "Grandpa, you're so heartless," I exclaimed. "Grandma loved you so much, yet you didn't shed a tear and even made jokes." Before I could say more, my mother slapped me. As I stood in shock, ready to retort, Grandpa intervened. "I understand your feelings," he said gently. "But Grandma is gone. What's in this urn is just inorganic matter. This ceremony isn't for her, it's for us, the living. It's okay to laugh or cry. Remember, when it's my time, you can laugh at my funeral too." At the time, I couldn't grasp his words. To me, it felt like he was justifying his lack of grief, especially since, after the funeral, he seemed to embrace life, traveling extensively, becoming a VIP at travel agencies, and sharing joyful photos on social media with captions like, "Life begins at 70, cherish every day." I even suspected he might remarry. When I voiced my concerns to my mother, she responded calmly, "Your grandfather never had the chance to live for himself. He had artistic talent but was forced to give up his dreams to support the family. After retiring, he cared for Grandma during her illness without hiring help, not out of frugality, but because he wanted to be there for her. He never boasted about it. He simply saw it as his duty." "You owe your grandfather an apology," she added. Life went on, and Grandpa continued his adventures, even mastering Instagram and asking me about filters. Though I rolled my eyes, I couldn't help but smile. After recovering from COVID-19, Grandpa's health declined. Despite our pleas, he refused further treatment, expressing a desire to reunite with Grandma. It was then I realized the depth of his love for her. "I've long forgotten that incident," he said when I apologized for my harsh words at the funeral. One day, he showed me his sketchbook, filled with drawings of famous landmarks: Tokyo Tower, the Sydney Opera House, the Golden Gate Bridge, the Louvre, the Merlion, all featuring him and Grandma. Each drawing was accompanied by diary entries addressed to her, sharing his experiences and thoughts. He had been taking her on journeys through his art. "During her last year, she urged me to travel and not worrying about her," he said, smiling. "She was always strict, but in the end, she wanted me to be free. She made me promise to go out and live, assuring me she'd be with me. Because of her, I believe she's truly been by my side." Not long after, Grandpa peacefully passed away in his sleep. On his desk, his sketchbooks were neatly arranged. One page depicted his envisioned funeral, not a somber gathering, but a joyful celebration with friends and family in casual attire, smiling and enjoying themselves. Children played, and I was holding my favorite rice crackers. In the corner, Grandpa and Grandma stood hand in hand on a cloud, watching over us with gentle smiles. Below the drawing, he had written, "Remember, our family remains united, and life goes on."